Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 11th of January. Last week saw that new moon in your sign, but of course it was clashing with Uranus. So your impulse to reignite the spark around a plan that's important to you, or instigating something new, may not necessarily have fitted in with the expectations of someone you live with, or someone who's close to you. Or perhaps you found yourself going on one hand between wanting to stick with what you really know and feel comfortable with, and being tempted by doing something that's very, very different, but perhaps not really thinking it through. A kind of inner restlessness can be really quite profound. And also, as last week came to a close, your ruling planet Saturn was very oppressive to Venus. If there is a relationship in your world that's not been going very well, that could have been a pinch point. And as you enter this week, you may still be thinking very carefully about what you're going to do. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be with anyone that you're just very fond of. But it is possible that if one side just seems to have gone as far as it can, you may be really struggling to see what the future with this can be. But don't be too hasty, because Mars, which is in the part of your horoscope to do with interacting with people in terms of networking, groups, sociability, actually forges a really sweet link with Neptune. And you may find that you have a conversation this week, and if you can just let go a little bit of your frustration, things may flow much better than you think. Mercury is also twisting backwards in your sign still, and forges a link with Jupiter. Jupiter's in the part of your scope to do with expansion. So if that expansion isn't coming to you quite as quick as you'd like, that too can be a point of frustration. But if you can just let your shoulders down, let the air come down your lungs, take a deep breath, and just step back and survey things, they may not actually be quite as bad as you think. It's more that you have this desire to make something happen so quickly. And if you can just relax a little bit, then things can just start to flow. And it's possible that when it comes to that relationship matter, that you just need to think a bit more carefully. It may seem that someone's been insincere, disloyal, distant, but perhaps really they've had quite a lot of their own issues washing around their situation as well. And you've just drifted apart because you've both been bogged down in your own situations. By the end of this week, as Venus forges a really enterprising angle with Uranus, you may find that something comes to you, some kind of message, could be a text message, it could be some kind of hint from someone, or it could be a brainwave, a slice of consciousness from within yourself that helps you to look at your situation in a much more enlightened way. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck. And goodbye for now.